Do Sagittarius men come back after the breakup with no contact? If you're dating a Sagittarius man, you probably know how your day-to-day activities with him are, but what happens if you broke up or you haven't had any contact in some time? Can you still get him back? Your Sagittarius man will come back to a relationship if you are truthful to him about what you want in your relationship. Your Sagittarius man is down with almost anything as long as you communicate honestly with him. He likes a spontaneous, confident woman. Portray these characteristics and he'll come back. The Sagittarian man is the fun social butterfly of the Zodiac who thrives in exploring new things and adventures, socializing and partying with other people, as well as sharing his philosophical and meaningful outlook. He is vividly idealistic about his pursuits and passion and can be interested in higher learning than any other zodiac sign because he is ruled by Jupiter, the planet that governs philosophy, higher learning, expansion of wealth through luck, and gambling. As such, he's the outlook in life, and his dating life can be vividly a game of luck. He risks all his bets like he's a lord of a gamble. He jumps into cliffs just to pursue you, and he will be passionate and fiery while doing it. He is fun, energetic, sociable, and demands freedom at all costs. His fiery nature and disposition can give him leadership prospects. His higher mind pursues exploration and higher travels. Alongside the other fire signs, Aries and Leo, Sagittarius men are incredibly forceful individuals who have a zeal of optimism, can light up the room they're in. These men are fun to be with, and they're incredibly great individuals who can share great and inspiring stories to others. The planet Jupiter influences good luck and bounty giving. These also make Sagittarian men generous individuals who have good hearts. They may be blunt, outspoken, or may look even arrogant and bossy to others, but their actions mean well. What if you broke up with your Sagittarius man? He will most certainly come back to you. Sagittarius men are considered to be one of the most playful signs. As such, they're not suited for long-term relationships the way some signs such as Scorpio, Capricorn, or Cancer build their relationships. Your Sagittarius partner is likely to return to you in many cases, as they may desire personal freedom and detachment from you, be inclined towards hedonistic or polyamorous relationships, have their love spread across multiple individuals, or be more focused on philosophical or spiritual pursuits that may create a sense of distance between you. Those are the most plausible reasons, but one thing's for sure, he will most certainly come back no matter the reasons or circumstances of you breaking up with him. This is because of his mutable nature and modality. Your Sagittarius man can easily change his mind from one thing to the other, depending on what he thinks will be more exciting or fun to do. As such, proving to him that you are independent, fun, and more interested in experiencing life to its fullest, such as owning your freedom, being more outspoken, traveling to exotic and faraway places that enhance your knowledge about different cultures, religions, and spirituality, he will be more inclined to stay and be loyal with you, as he will be more of your companion lover. Let's take a look at the Sagittarius men in love and dating style. A Sagittarius man in love wouldn't stop talking. He loves sharing his ideas and his stories with you, and he will be exceptionally candid while conversing topics with you. He likes to be around you while playfully thinking ways how to mentally stimulate your mind as well as awaken your flirtatious nature. He will be dynamic and enthusiastic. You will know the second he walks in the room that he is interested in you. Aside from that, a Sagittarius man in love will almost certainly invite you to any social gatherings or events he might conduct or he might go into. He will be eager to invite you on his social trips, adventurous trips, or even his home. He is completely free and uninhibited. His dating style is blunt and adventurous. Like the other fire signs, he will mostly be fiery and upfront in initiating his love interest. He will be blunt and may go direct straight to the point. He can be quite thoughtful and affectionate. He might even shower you with gifts or compliments. He will make sure that you know he likes you, and he will pursue you passionately. In terms of dating and relationship, the whole relationship would feel like a splendorous trip. You will most likely experience plenty of roundabout trips with him. In a serious relationship, he can be loyal as long as you are like-minded as him. He will be loving and caring, but once his freedom is constrained, to be prepared, as he can run away like a centaur that he is. In general, a Sagittarius man's dating style is enthusiastic. However, Because of this, he can exhibit unpredictability and impatience. He craves someone who is just as fun-loving and adventurous as he is and prefers his woman to be straightforward and honest. What are your chances with your Sagittarius man? Before we review a bunch of ways that you can get your Sagittarius man back, you might want to check how compatible you are with him. We have reached the 5 ways you can win your Sagittarius man back, but before we proceed, please hit the like button. 5 ways you can win your Sagittarius man back. Number 1, be spontaneous. Assuming that after you broke up with him you still are in contact with each other, showing him your spontaneous side can enable him to quickly realize that you are the one meant for her. Because your Sagittarius man wants a like-minded woman who can accompany him in his great adventures, whatever it may be, being as fun and spontaneous as possible can help you get him reacquainted as friends. Number 2, be the life of party. For your Sagittarius man, life is a great party and we're all just dancing along with it. He believes that life is a cosmic joke and we should just live life as we're supposed to be, free from the past, from past grudges or resentment. Therefore, be a fun and sociable person who can have fun in everything she does is a major turn-on for him. Get reacquainted, try to win him over by being friends with him first, try to be as friendly and kind as possible, explore new topics, any range of topics can be good as long as you can make her mentally challenged and stimulated. Be fun and friendly, be open for friendly debates, match the wild energy he gives you and to other people, don't be a pushover, be a wonderful person to be around, and most importantly, be sincere and honest in everything you do. Number 3, be straightforward and headstrong. Sagittarius men like straightforward women who are upfront about their thoughts and won't be making them guess around. To them, honesty is the best policy, and for your Sagittarius man, this trait makes 100% more attractive to his eyes. Number 4, say you're sorry and communicate with him openly. Sincerely apologize. This sign is most likely to give a lot of chances to other people regardless of the matter. This is because of their optimistic attitude towards others. As such, you can use this to your advantage by initiating a sincere and honest apology first. This will make you positively grow and be attuned towards him, and the possibility of rekindling your passion would be most likely. Number 5, plan on surprising him on taking him to an exotic place. Assuming that both of you are on good terms already after possible rekindling of friendship and have both talked about the mistakes of the others, possibly doing a holiday getaway as a friend can help him reconnect his past feelings to you. In this case, plan a more outdoorsy place where both of you can explore the area. Sagittarius is a sign of expansion and traveling, and as such your Sagittarius man is more likely to fall in love with you during and after your splendid trip. Let's now see if Sagittarius man will come back after a fight. He will come back when a Sagittarius man is in heat of the argument. He tends to feel like running away and avoiding the conflict. As such, he will have the tendency not to communicate with you after the heated argument. However, once he gathered all his thoughts and he is in a calm disposition, he will come back and continue solving the problem later on. During the argument, he can be restless and apathetic. He can be egoistical and might see only his point of view. With this attitude, it's impossible to argue properly with your Sagittarius man. He will just sprout plenty of jabs and meaningless phrases just to outright insult or humiliate you, to further prove his point that he is right. His self-righteous tendency always comes out during heated fights and confrontations. He can be quick at throwing sharp words, but he'll usually regret it later. As when you are on the verge of a heated argument, it's best to be calm as possible and not let his fiery disposition concern you. Instead, be cool and collected and try not to argue back. Okay, let me teach you what do you do if your Sagittarius man dumped you. This will depend on the circumstances. If he broke up with you because the excitement is not present anymore, he can and will be back if you try to make amends with him by matching his energy. However, if cheating or betrayal is involved, he will most likely never come back. His self-righteous attitude and pride can get in the way of getting back to you, and he will refuse to have any communication with you. He might even ghost you, and as such expect all matters of trying to communicate with him will be unsuccessful. Reasons why your Sagittarius man won't return. 1. Sagittarius is a difficult sign to be with. Sagittarius man is a difficult man to love because his flighty nature is not suitable to the traditional committed relationships. This sign is the representation of expanding your own life, and as such he will tend to detach himself from his lover. This can make him seem cold and unusual. So unless you formed a strong relationship that lasted for an extended period, he will mostly be detached from his relationship. His level of attachment from you determines how well he's gonna handle being alone after you've broken up. 2. Sagittarius men are mutable and changeable. Sagittarius man is notorious for not understanding that commitment is not 3 weeks of humor and romance, but a lifelong deal. Your Sagittarius man will happily go along with you as long as there's still thrill in your relationship, but afterward, all things can go pretty downhill from there. Sagittarius is a mutable sign, which can denote that their personality will be easily changeable and they tend to go with the flow instead of having fixed ideas. This means that in relationships, just as easily they can feel like going into a relationship when boredom strikes, they can also easily leave it. 3. He was just there for the thrill. Sagittarius men are incredibly fun people to be around. He is a great friend to be with but a complicated lover throughout. He loves the chase, is excited by new and candlelit romance, but has a hard time committing because he knows there's more out there to experience. If he's engaged in trying out more things, he'll be more interested in trying it all out before settling in. Even if he's settled, temptations can arise, and his feelings of his freedom being constrained will make him more likely to break the deal. Only a woman who can match his energy and can keep and tame short attention span can truly win the heart of a Sagittarius man. We have reached the last part of this video. Let's take a look at the Sagittarius men final thoughts. Sagittarius is a truth teller. He will never lie to you and will tell you the truth no matter how you feel. He will be upbeat and fun to be around. He will have commitment issues because of his detached nature, but once he sticks around for serious love, he'll love you like a free spirit that you are. For more romantic advice videos, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.